HTML element reference categories, basic HTML formatting, forms and input, frames, image, audio, video, links, list, tables, styles and semantics, meta info, programming. HTML basics, this is what all HTML is all about, what it encompasses. HTML declaration, this is how to declare HTML. As you can see the result here, that's the format. HTML tag, this is all about HTML tag. H1 to H6, the biggest text to the smallest text in order of hierarchy. P element is where you put your paragraph. You put your paragraph in the P tag. BR tag, this break one text from the other. As you can see the result here, very obvious. HR tag is the line tag. HTML is the standard markup language. You can see the line on there. So that's where the HR tags comes in. Comment tag, this anything you put in the comment tag does not appear in the result. As you can see,
let me take you up, let me take you down, let me show you up,
yeah. Acronym tag, you can see World Health Organization is abbreviated into WHO, so that's the function of the ABBR tag. Address tag, this is just a kind of tag for making addresses. As you can see in the result, it's just for address, solely for address. B tag, you can see, and this is bold text, it's pretty bigger than others, so that's the function of B tag. It makes it bold. Left to right, this converts your text written from right to left automatically to left to right. So that's the function of this video tag. Block quote is structure your what? Is structure your text or quote in a kind of block format. As you can see in the result too. Code tag, anything written in this code tag automatically converts it to a kind of code font. As you can see, button and background color here. So delete tag, you can see a line through this blue because blue is inside delete tag, so it automatically cross it out, like delete it. You can see the result. DFN tag, this is just for what? It's just for a kind of font stuff. You can see HTML font is different from other fonts, so that's just the function of DFN tag. This is the kind of what is a kind of font too, but not actually font. So it's pretty more than that. So just know that for now. So italic I tag is just for italic tag. You can see the lorem ipsum. Ipsum is what is in a kind of italic format, and the format is different from others. So inst tag is also, it can also be used for underline tag, but not really underline tag, but it also work as such too. So just know that for now too. KBD tag, any text written in KBD format appear in a kind of keyboard format. As you can see, the command plus C and control C too. Yeah, as you can see, mark tag. You can see make is what is marked in a kind of yellow color, or because it's make is embedded in what in this mark tag. So that's the function of this mark element. And pre-element is structured in the same way. The same way your text is structured in pre-element is the way it appears in the result. So that's just the function. And q tag, any text in q inside the q tag is expected to be quoted, as you can see in the result. So that's the function. And S tag, this is for cancel element. You can see only 50 tickets left is cancelled here. So that's just the function of the S tag. As you can see, it's used for cancelling. Samp element, this is just for making a kind of font. You can see file not font and press F1 to continue is in different fonts. So that's just that's just the function too. Small tag, you can see this is some smaller text. It's pretty smaller to others. So that's the function of this small tag. It makes your text in a small format. Strong element, you can see this text is important, is very big and very strong. So that's the function of this strong element. And you can see the subscript is pretty below the normal text, while superscript is pretty above the normal text. So that's the function of this subscript and superscript tag. That's what it functions as. Underline tag, yeah, this is the real underline tag. You can see misspelled is what is well underlined. So that's the function of the U tag. That's what it functions as.
let me show you some good lo 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 lo. Let me show you good lo 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 son lo 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 lo.
This is form element. As you can see, it's in form format. First name, last name. You fill your first name, you fill your last name, and you submit. But unfortunately, this is in read-only format. You can only read it. You cannot fill it. So this is label and input element. The label is the HTML, CSS, and JavaScript, and it's in the input is in radio format. So you can either choose HTML, CSS, JavaScript, and submit. As you can see, so you press submit.
So good. I got something I just wanna prove.
supported in HTML4 but not in HTML5.
Something you will appreciate. Oh. Let me show you something. Something you never wanna say no. Let me show you something.
Yeah, this is a tag which is known as hyperlink tag. It is used to direct people from the main page to other page or from the main site to other site. Once click like this, visit this store. Now once you click it, it directs you to another page. So that's the function.
That will take away your sorrow. Let me show you something. Let me show you some good. Lo, 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 lo. Lo, 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 lo.
Yeah, we have unordered list and we have ordered list. Unordered list can be represented with any shape, mostly circle, but here we use box, as you can see. So ordered list can be represented in alphabetical or numeric format. It can be ABC, but here we use 1, 2, 3, which is numeric format, as you can see. So we are good. Description list tag, it is used for describing element. As you can see, we have coffee here. It describes coffee as black hot drink, while it describes milk as white cold drink. So it is used for describing things.
Let me show you some good. Lo, 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 lo. Lo, 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 lo. Let me show you good. Lo, 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 son. Lo, 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 lo. Let me show you good. Lo, 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 lo,
This
lo,
is the
lo,
table
lo.
elements. You will notice inside the table tag, we have the tr, th, td, where tr is the table row, th is the table head, td is the table data. The first table head, we have month and saving, which is the head. So the second, which is the table data, is January and $100, and the third, which is the table data, is February and $80.
Let me show you something. Let me show you some good. Lo, 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 lo. Lo, 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 lo. Let me show you good. Lo, 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 lo.
Yeah, style element. This is mostly used in CSS, but you use it in HTML too. You will notice H1 is branded color red, while P is branded color blue. So that's how it appears. If element is self-explanatory, as it makes the tag it contains stand separately in a different line. As it the tag it contains stand separately in a different line. Stand is good as opposite of div element as it brings the content it contains together on a single line. That is, everything is brought together on a single line as against div element. This article and header tag. Article tag is for making article, while header tag is for making heading. So it brings everything as heading. Believably, we've all seen storybook. We know the title and the author is always at the lowest part of the storybook. So it's just good as every web page also has its footer too, which is at the lowest part. Section element, like in a kind of content now, you may decide to have a kind of 4 or 5 sections in a page. So with section elements, it makes it easier. Aside element is also useful when you want to have a particular content at a particular site. So it depends on where you want to put it. So that's the function of aside elements too. This is the head tag, and mostly this head tag, anything inside the head tag is not shown in the page. It is shown on the maybe the name of the website or something. Yeah, this is meta tag, and this is where many have problem a lot. Like many ask, I've written so many things in my meta tag, but I couldn't see anything about it. Meta tag only appears when you launch your website online. So anytime you make a kind of search about it, maybe on Google or something, or maybe any browser stuff. So whatever it brought for you is what your meta tag contains.
Let me show you good. Lo, 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 son. Lo, 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 lo. Let me show you good. Lo, 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 lo.
Script elements. This is where your code is written in JavaScript language for the compiler to interpret. Actually, these go beyond HTML level. No script element. This is useful in a situation where the browser does not support the script element, that is, the browser does not support coding, or it is set in the setting not to support the code or script element. So hereby, anything you write in the no script element is what will be displayed against the script element, as it does not support the script element. It automatically display the content in the no script element. Thank you so much, guys, for coming this far with us, as we appreciate your views so much. So much. We appreciate you guys. So you can just click on the subscribe button and subscribe to our channel, or you can follow us at Code on Instagram. We appreciate you a lot. Love you guys. For more updates, please do. Yo, bye guys. See you in the next video.